time when he begins to deteriorate.
Attention. We are now at this point.
What is up, peeps? Y'all hanging with Hardy Tech. I got some stakeout gameplay for you guys. It's not the best gameplay. I think I go 22-5. I don't know. But, you know, it's something different. I'm always using assault rifles or submachine guns. And that was a little AFK moment there, by the way. And I had the shotgun gameplay stocked up. And I'm like, what the heck? Bring you guys something a little different. Because today, I got a bit of a different commentary for you guys. You know, I've been doing this for, what, 11 months now. And I've never really done a commentary about myself. I've always been talking about Call of Duty or Xbox, YouTube, just, you know, our community in general, and I've never just sat here and talked about, you know, something that's happened in my life or just about me, and I want to do that today. I got a story I want to tell you guys. I've actually been wanting to do this commentary for a long time, and I kept putting it off to do other things like Gun Wars or the Call of Duty game show, and now I got really nothing planned, so I'm doing it finally. And here's the story about how I almost died. Alright, I didn't learn how to swim until I was, I think, 9 or 10. I don't really know why. I know a lot of kids get swimming lessons when they're little, but I didn't for some reason. You know, my mom never really got me any lessons. I kind of taught myself how to, you know, doggy paddle and everything, but I never knew really how to swim at all. And I finally learned when I went to my aunt's for a weekend, and a neighbor of hers was a swimming instructor, and I actually learned how to swim in just 2 days. And now I'm an amazing swimmer, so it's kind of weird. But one day, me and my family just happened to go up to this lake in Northern California. I believe it was called Woods Lake. I don't know if anybody else who lives in California might have heard of it. I think it's near Silver Lake, which is near Tahoe. And this is before I learned how to swim, and we were just walking along the edge of the lake, and I don't know what happened, if I slipped on some pebbles or something, but I ended up falling into the lake, and I was like right next to the land, but it was really deep where I fell. I'd say it was probably about 8 or 9 feet deep, and me not knowing how to swim, you know, I thought I was done for. I mean, for some reason my family wasn't jumping in after me. I don't know if my parents even noticed, because they were like 20 feet ahead of me. And I was next to my sisters, and I guess my parents didn't notice, because as far as I know, they never tried to do anything to help me. But I was just sitting there underneath the water, you know, scared and everything, and I had nothing to do. I was trying to jump, you know, I could feel my feet hitting the bottom of the lake, and I was trying to jump up, you know, reach for something, and I got my hands up above the water a few times, and I was, you know, I couldn't do anything. I was running out of breath. I had no idea what was going to happen, and I ended up like feeling the stick like being lunged down towards me, and I grabbed onto it, and it pulled me up to the surface, and it was actually my sister that threw the stick into the water and pulled me out. So my sister saved my life. And it's kind of funny, because before that time, you know, we argued a lot. We didn't really have a great relationship, and I was very surprised that she was the one that threw the stick into the water and, you know, stopped me from dying, saved my life. That really, you know, showed me something about her. I didn't realize that. And I got up and I got out of the water. I was soaking wet, really cold, and my parents were just standing there, and I don't know what was going through their mind. This is like 10 years ago, so I barely remember what was going on, really. I was like 7 or 8, I guess. But I just remember being there under the water, and it was scary as hell, man. I mean, when you're 7, you don't know how to swim, and you're like 10 feet down in a lake, and nobody seems to come and rescue you. What goes to your mind in that kind of time? It was very, very scary, and to this day, you know, I still thank my sister. She's the reason I'm alive right now. If she hadn't thrown that stick into the water, I very well might be dead. I honestly don't know. It was a very scary moment in my life, and on the ride home, you know, I was really shaken up, and even now I know how to swim and everything, but I don't want to go back to that lake just because of all the bad memories it has for me. I mean, going there, and that was the first time I ever been to that lake too, and coming this close to, being the worst day of my life. It was very traumatizing, I guess you could say. And like I said, to this day, I don't like to go back there. And it was a very scary moment in my life. I know I've said that several times now, but if you guys ever had any near-death experiences, you know what I'm talking about. It can traumatize you. It can really scare you. And this seriously just freaked the crap out of me, man. And I didn't want to go in any pools or any water for days after this, just because I was scared to death. I finally learned how to swim down at my aunt's pool, and now I love swimming. I love being in the water. It's so much fun, and I still don't want to go back to that lake though. I don't like going to lakes just because I have a bad experience from it. And yeah, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do this commentary, because it's not really the kind of commentaries I've done on my channel in the past. You're just talking about personal stuff, like what's happened in my life. But I thought, the gameplay is a change of pace. The commentary should be a change of pace as well. So, do you guys enjoy this kind of commentary, where I'm kind of telling you stories from my life and just telling you about me? Or should I stick to just talking about Call of Duty and Xbox and all that? I mean, you guys just tell me down in the descriptions, and feel free to tell me some of your near-death experiences, or leave a video as a video response. I'll be interested to hear them. I'll definitely accept all video responses. I'll watch them. I'll comment, like them, do whatever you guys want. Just give me feedback on this kind of style of commentary, because it's definitely out of my comfort zone as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I know a lot of people like doing real life kind. I wouldn't say real life commentaries, personal kind of commentaries. I know White Boy 7th Street does a lot of high school stories. I don't really have too many high school stories, being homeschooled and all, but I feel glad I kind of told somebody about this. I've never told this story before. I mean, I wrote a paper about it once in 4th grade for some stupid reason. But please give me feedback, guys. Did you enjoy this or not? And Call of Duty Game Show episode 5 with Z Redux will be up later this week, in case you guys were wondering. I know that's kind of a change of pace and all. Thank you guys for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys accept this new style of commentary. If you do, I'll do many more, as many as you want. I'll tell you guys about anything in the world, as long as I'm willing to share it. I'll tell you guys. Alright, this is the end of the gameplay. One more kill left. Can I get the final kill? No, I cannot. Alright guys, Hardy Tech Yo sign out. Peace.